I don't know what's going on with Lukey. Some people say, it's in case for people that didn't tune in before, some people say that he's um, fasting too much and it's getting to his head, and that could be true. Some people say he's getting jealous of me for some reason. He have a problem with me on the show. And other people are saying this girl broke up with him. I think all of them are a factor. I called him up, but I didn't really say much to him. Didn't really say much to him. I mentioned the job again. And I said, you're right. I think I'm not going to get this job. So he says, of course not. As if to say that I was not good enough to get the job. So I said to him, well, it did look like I was going to get it. And then he goes, I don't want to talk anymore. And he said to me, then he said to me, I said to him, you want to do the show sometime? He said, no. He goes, I'll call you. You don't call me. And we both hung up. I don't know what's going on with him. I mean, if anything, I'm getting to be a easier person to get along with now, since I'm getting healthier, and he's getting more and more abusive toward me. So I don't think it's my problem. I think his channel is getting successful because we're both on it, and I think he can't handle it. I'm just trying to get along with the guy. I always got along with him in the past, but now he's getting competitive with me. He's doing all these surveys. Let's you play music and I play music, and then we decide who's better and who's the champion. So I always beat him by a landslide, and I'm not even trying. I don't even care. I've been playing music all my life. That's what I do. Just like he's a fighter. That's what he does. And he doesn't. But I tried to talk to him about Jesus Christ the other day. And I tried to tell him that there is a heaven and there is a hell. And I told him a little bit about Christ. And he starts putting my faith in God down. And most people that have any sense will tell you that Jesus is Lord. Most people that have sense will tell you that Jesus is Lord, and they'll tell you that there is a hell, and that people go there, and that if you separate yourself from God, you're not going to be with Him. So if you don't accept God, if you don't accept Christ, why does He have to accept you? You don't accept Christ, you throw the gift back, and He gives you a gift, you throw it back in His face, and you accept me, but I don't have to accept you. Well, if I told somebody that I was going to be, that they were going to be my friend, but I wasn't going to be a friend back to them. I was going to be an enemy to them. Well, they are a friend to me. They wouldn't be a friend to me. Well, Jesus Christ is not going to be your friend if you're not His friend. He's not going to accept you if you don't accept Him. And if you don't accept Him, the only other person you can accept is the devil. And you accept the devil, you're going to perish. If the devil is your God, you're going to perish. God doesn't take everyone in that doesn't want His love. God loves everyone to a degree. He loves everyone that accepts Him. But He does not share that love with people that don't accept Him. It says it in the Bible. God is love. But there are people that are separated from that love because they don't accept Christ. It's just a known fact. And why? I used to get upset when thinking about that, how I didn't want anybody to perish. But then I thought about it again. I said, well, why should He? Why should God take somebody into pearly gates if they're not going to accept Him, if they're not going to do the right thing and accept Him? And I tell people, yeah, you could be the worst person in the world. You could be the meanest, most angry person in the world. You murder and everything else. And you accept Christ, and you you give yourself to him and accept him and are truly sorry for your sins at the last minute, you could go to heaven. Or you could be a person that's considered a quote unquote nice person that either didn't accept Christ or he or she didn't forgive somebody or didn't let go of something or didn't forgive somebody that they did wrong to or they didn't accept Christ. Well, that person will go to hell before the person that got saved at the last moment who did go to heaven. And I used to think that was unfair. I don't anymore. You know why I thought about it? You know what? Why should somebody go around and not accept Christ all their life, thinking that they're better just because they do good deeds? And then why should a person who was bad all his life and at one point say, look, I'm wrong, I'm sorry, and not be forgiven? And God knows your heart. He knows if you're sorry or not. And I told Lukey too, I said, you got to be a broken spirit and contrite heart. Your spirit has to be broken and you have to have a contrite heart. Otherwise, you're not going to make it. Let me see. Okay. Okay, 1 second. Okay, come on, my glasses. Come on. Right here. Right here. Okay. Come on. And I've been talking to people about this subject. I've been talking about people about the subject for a long time, for recently. And people that just don't seem to get it. Okay, for two thumbs up. People just don't seem to get it, and it's true. Oh, the one thing I had to tell you, the chat isn't working still. The chat's still not working because the other phone that I have doesn't have a grounder, something to plug it in with. It doesn't have a grounder. So, a plug. So what I got to do is on the 18th, I'm getting a grounder for a plug for it. And I'll be able to use that phone and the chat will work. For some reason, the chat doesn't really work on this phone all the time. But you can chat anyway because you never know when the chat's going to start working. You never know when the chat's going to start working. Remember, it's at Rio Hospital Gate. Like, share, and subscribe. At Rio Hospital Gate. Like, share, and subscribe. It seems to me that when I play this guitar, miracles happen on the numbers of people watching. I don't know what it is. I play this guitar. Lukey was saying that anyone can play guitar and a retarded person can play guitar, and he found two retarded people on the internet that had 10,000 views. Well, you know what I say to that? He didn't look at all the fighters that were retarded, because I'm sure you find plenty of fighters that were retarded. And people, when they see a retarded person, I don't say retarded, mentally challenged person that can do anything, they don't even have to do it good. But if they can do anything, they can carry a tune or play guitar or fight anything, they're going to be all over. People are going to be logging on and they're going to be giving subscribers because they don't think that a person like that can do anything. So when a person like that they're like underdogs. Those people are like underdogs. So it's like everybody loves the underdog. So if they can do anything, if the person can play, he's got the whole world in his hands and carry a tune, and he's mentally challenged, he's going to get 10,000 hits, and he's going to get subscribers too. Do you remember? I know you saw this on the episode the other night when we were arguing with him. Do you remember Corky from Life Goes On? That guy was an actor. Now, usually they had regular people with Down syndrome, play Down syndrome people, retarded people, because because they couldn't get the real deal to act. But somehow they got this kid to act. And he was able, he had an acting coach with him and everything the whole time. But he was able to act and go through a sitcom and do an act. Now, there were other people at that time that were actually good actors that weren't getting the ratings that this show got. Why? Because the other people that were regular people, like that were good actors, would get dime a dozen. This kid that had Down syndrome was not like a dime a dozen. He was actually somebody that was mentally challenged. It was a Down syndrome case that was able to act, and it was amazing, people. So that's what I got to say when Lukey tries to tell me that even a retarded person can play guitar. Yeah, a retarded person can play guitar, but could they play it well? Could they sing well? He wouldn't even put the videos out. He didn't. But you know what? If they can do it well at all, you know what? They're going to get ratings. Just like if a Down syndrome case won a champion match against a regular person, it'd be all over the news. So that's what I got to say to you, Lukey, about that mentally challenged kid that played guitar. Mama, take this badge for me. Okay, Mama, take this badge from me. I can't use it anymore. It's getting too dark to see. It's like I'm knocking on heaven's door. It's like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Mama, put these guns to the ground. I can't shoot them anymore. That old black cloud is coming down. It's like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, 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 knocking on heaven's door. Yeah, so, the guitar's a lot of tune. Then I'm talking about faith. And just when I'm getting to the point about why Jesus is Lord, and he knows I'm getting to the point, he starts screaming at the top of his lungs, "You let me talk." Because what he was saying didn't match up with the truth. And I was about to win the argument by telling him why Jesus is Lord. And as soon as I did, shouting match, and you let me talk. I don't know. Let's see. MPP 11. I'll get a. And you know what? I got 3 people. You know, if you were on the phone, you were there when I was on the phone with him. I really did not say anything abrasive or anything. He just... So, I don't think it was fair. You know, see if I can tune this guitar up. No time for tears. Here's I hide behind my fears. I try to cry, but there's no time for tears. I am just a dreamer. You are just a dream. Someday I hope to make you a believer in me. I try to cry, but there's no time for tears. No, there's no time for tears. No, there's no time for tears. I don't know what's going on lately. Love seems like it's grown cold. My emotions are so strong, but I can't let loose the pain. I try to cry, but there's no time for tears. No, there's no time for tears. Okay. Okay, I got 14 people watching. Let's see how many likes. 9 likes. Okay, 14 people, 9 likes. Okay, good. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get someone to come on the show. Okay, I want to give a shout out to somebody that maybe knows anybody in the restaurant business. I got a lot of experience in restaurants and cooking, assistant chef, serving, dishwasher, all that's all around restaurant worker. Someone that knows anybody that in a restaurant that's hiring, because in case they don't get this job, they could call me. I'm at 516-325-3984. That's 516-325-3984. That's my phone number. And my email address is wearehospitalgate@gmail.com. That's wearehospitalgate@gmail.com. Or you can find all my information by going to @wearehospitalgate. That's @wearehospitalgate. So that's 516-325-3984. wearehospitalgate@gmail.com and @wearehospitalgate. And if you could contact me in one of these ways, call me up or email me, if you could just, somebody that's hiring, all right? And preferably a place where they have music, live music, because if I get back in good graces, if I get Lukey to do the right thing, maybe he can even play in the band with me, like we're supposed to. But if you could just tell me about contact me about a job in all around restaurant hand where I can get good tips and good salary and good pay, and then a place that also has live music. I have experience with that, and I'm hoping to get Lukey to play bass in the background with a couple of the people. If you could get me a job in a restaurant where I could also play live music. So if you know anything, I know you could chat, but the chat's not working, but you could chat anyway, and I'll hear about it later on. The chat was good. But if you could just contact me at 516-325-3984. That's 516-325-3984. Or wearehospitalgate@gmail.com. That's wearehospitalgate@gmail.com. Or just contact me at wearehospitalgate. You know what? Spruce myself here. Spruce myself up. That hair does not look right. Yeah, it looks good. I tried to tell Lukey that he was getting too skinny because he's fasting too much. And I think he is getting fasting too much. And he is getting too skinny. He thinks because he's ripped and everything, that doesn't mean he's too skinny. I tried to tell him that Mick Jagger looks ripped, and he's good. He's not eating, so it looks like he has muscle is he's that skinny. And he's like, no, Mick Jagger is a heroin addict. I said, yeah, and you're somebody that doesn't eat anything. You're overly fasting. It's like, and I told him, I said, look, don't compare yourself. I'm fat. I said, I'm fat. Okay, I'm on medicine that makes me fat. All right, and I'm not even really fat. I'm overweight, and I'm overweight because I'm on a lot of medicine. I'm on some medicine for something. And then he starts attacking me again and saying, you know, I'm not a bad guy. I'm not a bad guy, and I do love Lukey like a brother. I do love Lukey like a brother, but I don't like. I don't like all this abuse I'm taking. I don't know why I'm taking this. 5 people? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Now 11 people again. I just don't know. I don't know. I mean, guy is supposed to be my friend, and every time if I call him, he gives me a hard time. If I get on the show, he gives me a hard time. and I just want to be his friend. I just want. I mean, not only that, I want to work with him. I mean, we got a good show going together, and he's competing with me, and I'm not really a competitive person. I like doing the show and I like doing it well, and I like the limelight and everything. But to try to be better than somebody else, I'm not into that stuff. I mean, I'm more of a team player. I'm more of a team player. I like to work with people. I mean, I'm basically a team player. He says the show, me and him are a team, and that's what the show's about, a team. He's not acting like it. He's saying that we're a team, and and 10 likes. We're a team, and the show is got to be. We got to be a team. Well, if that's true, then we're not competing with each other. Then we're both team players, and everything's 50-50 if we're a team. And everything's 50-50 if we're a team. If we're a team, we're team players. Oh. I want to live, I want to give. I've been a miner for a heart of gold. Been to Hollywood, I've been to Redwood. I crossed the ocean for a heart of gold. It's been in my mind, such a fine line. Keeps me searching for a heart of gold. And I'm getting old. Keep me searching for a heart of gold. Keep me searching and I'm growing old. Been a miner for a heart of gold. So we're team players. We're a team. That means we're both team players, and we're not supposed to compete with each other, and we're supposed to be a team. Now, when he says we compete with each other with the music to get better musicians, yeah, I agree with that. But when he does it to just outdo, we shouldn't do it to outdo each other. It's to compete with ourselves. I think that Lukey is a great bass player. The fact that he could play bass with 3 strings, like a guitar. He can play a bass guitar with 3 strings like it was a guitar. That's impressive. And I told him that. I don't think he's much of a singer, but he's a great bassist, and he plays it like a guitar. And it's got 3 strings. It's amazing. But I don't know. I mean, I lost a lot of weight. I got thinner. My gut's going down. Lukey was right about the bathroom thing. The more you make bowel movements, the thinner your gut gets. It's true. I'm going to do some fasting this New Year's. I don't. Damn it. I don't fast the way. Fuck. I don't fast the way Lukey does. I don't fast the way Lukey does. I'm I fast once a year. I fast once a year for 8 days for religious purposes, and then sometimes I'll fast a day every day all year round. I'll fast one day a week, and I'll fast 8 days for religious purposes. I think it's very dangerous what he's doing. He's not fasting as much as me during the New Year. He hasn't beat that time of fasting, 8 days, but he does fast more than me because he fasts. The most he fasts is 5 days, but he'll do that 5 days every other week, or 3 days to 5 days every week, and that is dangerous. That's borderline on anorexia. That's not good. He's getting headaches and he's getting angry at people and everything. It's almost like steroids. When you fast, it aggravates you just like you get roid rage because you don't have food in you and you get it. It's a different but the same. Different but the same. You overdo anything, that's it. You could even do a certain amount of human growth hormones. And if you don't overdo it, you're not gonna get wide range. But anything you overdo, you're gonna get aggravated. If you over exercise and you don't get any sleep and you keep on I've done it before. I've over exercised where I didn't get any sleep and I kept on exercising and I'd be in the cold room and I would just work out and I just wouldn't get any sleep and I would just exercise and I got really pumped up. And what happened was that I got very aggravated because I overdid the exercise and didn't get sleep. There's hopefully Luke will call because we have that. He's got that information on that guy that wants to do that interview. And I really like to do that because, and he's, and also Lish times 2. Lish times 2 is going to be on Hospital Gate, but I don't know if I can do it without Lukey. I might need Lukey there, and Lish times 2 can really make this show big. Lish 2 times can really make this show big. I'm sorry, let me see the Lish times 2. Lish 2 times, I'm sorry. Lish 2 times can make this show big. She could, whether both channels, we double stream. If we have Lish times 2 on and we double stream, we're gonna make it. Lukey has a problem with that because he knows I gotta run the show, so anything I do is not good enough, But this girl is really talented. Lish 2 times is very talented, and she could really make this show something. She could really make the show something. That's why I got her on the show. And a couple of weeks from now, a week after New Year's, she's supposed to be on the show. Hopefully by then I'll make my move. I'll get my testosterone injections. So I'll start looking better, and hopefully by then I'll be out of this place here and into an apartment, and they'll start weaning me off this medicine, and I'll start looking better. And hopefully by then I'll have a job to make some money, so that even if Lukey doesn't contact me, I can still contact Lish times 2. If I get a computer and all that and email her, I can actually get her on the show anyway. Hopefully. I'm not too good with emails. I am good with making emails, but not actually typing emails out and AI in them. I can't use AI, and I'm not too good with typing. So that I need Lukey's help for. Lukey helps with a lot of things, and we're a team. We're definitely a team. We're a team. I mean, we are a team. But when he gets competitive with me, that's not good. You gotta be, if you're a team, you gotta be a team player. And when you compete with somebody, then you're not being a team player anymore. Then you're trying to take over. And neither one of us could do that. I can't be doing that. Neither can he. I can't be doing that. Neither can he. Anyway, this 2 times is going to be on the show. Hopefully, if I can get back with Lukey, or if I can somehow get some computers in my new apartment and email her again and let her know what time she can buy, and then I get her to come by. Or even better, if I can get contacted by Lukey, and Lukey get over this nonsense, and he can work with me again list 2 times, because she'll be great for his channel as well as my channel. If we double stream and we have her on the channel and we sing with her, we're both gonna blow up. Hospitalgate's gonna blow up, and both our channels are gonna blow up. Again, I'm a team player. I'm a team player. Whoa. Again, I'm a team player, and you gotta be a team player. That's all it's to it. You gotta be a team player. $11. Oh, you got to be a team player. If you're not a team player, you're not going to make it. Everybody's got to be a team player. When you got 2 guys, 2 personalities on a show, and they're working together, both of them have got to be team players. They compared us to the modern day Wayne and Garth, the new Wayne and Garth. What made Wayne and Garth so special? What made it so successful? Wayne and Garth were team players. If one outshined the other one for a moment, it didn't bother them. Wayne and Garth were team players. Bill and Ted, team players. What's his name? Art Carney and Jackie Gleason. They argued a lot, but they were team players. You can't be so angry about somebody's success that you're going to tell him just that you're gonna sabotage your own success, trying to sabotage the other person's success or compete with the other person. 7. Again, at Rhea Hospitalgate. At Rhea Hospitalgate. Like, share, and subscribe. And even though the chat isn't working, chat anyway. Chat with each other, but chat. And even though the chat ain't working, your chats, I'll hear about them. Probably next week, I'll get my other phone working. The other phone working. Definitely next week. And I'll be able to read the chat. Remember, at Rhea Hospitalgate, like, share, subscribe. I think I'm going to be getting those testosterone injections. And that's going to help me. I get real puffed up when I get the testosterone injections. Lukey said a few times, what if you get roid rage? I said, no, that doesn't happen to me. I'm not the type of person. I mean, I have a lot of patience, and even if I get roid rage, it won't be to the point where I'm dangerous. It's like I'll just go on edge. That's all. Some people can handle that, some people can't. Look at Kennedy, R.F. Kennedy Jr. He's on roids. He admitted it. He's on roids. He's on human growth hormones, just like I'm gonna get on. And he doesn't flip out or anything. He just exercises and makes sure he exercises so he doesn't get digested, and he works out and he takes care of himself. That's what I want to do. And now, what I really want to help. I mean, I want the natural healing. I want natural healing, and this competition thing, Louie Lukey, he's going to deprive me of the natural healing because he's competitive with me. But I'm still going to get natural healing because I basically know what I have to do. I mean, when I get more money from a job, I'm going to go to what do you call it? Wild by Nature. I go to Wild by Nature and get all the right foods for natural healing. I can do it. And then I get the testosterone injections as opposed to it, and probably gonna have to get my hair styled, and then some crowns in the bottom of my teeth, an implant over here, some implants, some crowns, some porcelain veneers. You know, I'm going to see the dentist probably next week, and I'm going to see my doctor about the testosterone injections this week, next week. See, today's what? Today's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and today's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Next week on a Wednesday, I'm going to see the doctor. You know, hold on. I'll be back. So, like I was saying, when I get the other phone working, just to be able to chat with me. I'm hoping that this show will become successful today, and Luke, you'll call me back like last time. He sees I do show on my own and it gets successful. I either call him or he calls me and he's back in action. So just keep on at We Hospitalgate, like, share, and subscribe. At We Hospitalgate, like, share, and subscribe. At We Hospitalgate, like, share, and subscribe. So 11 likes. At We Hospitalgate, like, share, and subscribe. Anyway. I don't know. I used to look a lot better. I used to look a lot better because I was when I was younger, before this medicine kicked in, when I get those testosterone injections and eventually get off this medicine, but even before then, I'm gonna start looking good. And then get my hair shaped up, teeth done up. You could do wonders. Just fixing someone's teeth, nice hairstyle, and a body build could, just that alone, those three things alone could really make a difference. Even with an older guy. Because look at like I said, RFK Jr. Look at him. He's got that problem with his voice, but as far as his looks, I mean, He just fixed his teeth up. He made sure his hair was nice and right. And he got on testosterone injections. And he got his body in shape. And look, as old as he is, he's in his 70s. Somebody said on the chat when I was with Lukey the other night that Sir Doyle can't get rid of that. That's with age. I don't think that's right, who that woman was, because, or that girl was, because if you know something, RFK Jr. is 70 something. I'm 60. He's 70 something. And he took testosterone injections, T-shots, and he worked out, got his body in shape. He fixed up his teeth and got his hair done up right. Not even as nice as mine's going to be. And he looks fantastic at 70. So that's where that person was wrong. It's not age. It's medicine. It's medicine. And yes, I'm older, but I take T-shots and I build up my body. I fix my teeth. I get now my hair's the way I want. I just get my hair cut and shaped up. And I'm a new person. Especially since I'm a type of person that goes to church and I pray. Okay. And I pray. So, of course, I'm gonna go to church, I pray, and that does wonders. And I'm good at work. I like to work out. When with testosterone injections, I'll be able to work out and really get in shape. And I'm at the age now. Lukey says that's not a good thing, but it is a good thing because when you're a certain age, things don't function the way they used to, and you need that boost. At his age, he's 40 something. He might not need that boost. He's not on medicine. He's younger than me. He's not on medicine. He doesn't really need that boost. Okay, even without medicine, give him 20 years down the line, he becomes 60 years old. Things are going to go on him the way things are already going on him. So you get pictures when we turn 60. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Somebody needs help with testosterone, and they're older. I normally agree with him. Medication's not good, but you got something like testosterone for somebody that's older, that is losing their testosterone because of age, then they need a boost. Look at RFK Jr. He's into natural healing and everything, but he takes testosterone. Why? Because he's in his 70s and needs a boost. That's what they have that for. They have that stuff for older men. They don't necessarily have that stuff for younger men. They have it for older men. They have it two things. They have it for police officers, which I was, and they have it for older men that are not functioning properly because of their age. And they also have it for police officers take that stuff too. And I used to take something called snake venom. Snake venom was awesome. They would inject the snake venom into me, and that would attack my immune system. And my immune system would have to fight back twice as hard to go overcome the attack. So first I would get real scrawny, then all of a sudden I would take some pills and I would some growth hormone pills. I would work out and I would start eating that day. And all of a sudden, not only my build would come back, but it would come back twice as big and strong, because the immune system, when the immune system weakens and then it fights hard to get its strength back, it gets stronger. As it fights the attack, it gets stronger. And as your immune system gets stronger fighting the attack, your whole body gets stronger. That's why I think snake venom is so good. It's poison. And poison will attack your immune system and make your immune system fight. It's like when, what's his name? Apostle Paul got bitten by a snake. And nothing happened to him except he got stronger. The first time I took the snake venom shot, I got really, really frail and almost died. And then within hours, ate well, took human growth hormones, and my body came back stronger than ever. The second time, the same thing happened. I got even stronger. The third time I took the injection, it didn't even affect me. It just got me bigger. And because my immune system got so strong and fought so fast. And then they would just inject me with stuff and through my feet, the electricity, and I would get like really, really ripped. And then, of course, I took the human growth hormones with it. And then I ate a vegan meal. And it was amazing what that stuff did for me. It's amazing what that stuff did for me. It was totally amazing what that stuff did for me. I mean, snake venom. And you know what? The bad part of psychotropics the reason why they don't do the same thing is because if you attack someone's immune system and then you give them time to revive, the immune system will fight harder. But if you attack someone's immune system with like something like antipsychotics and you don't give the immune system a chance to fight back because you load them up with it, then your body's going to get weaker and you're not going to get stronger. The thing about you attacking your immune system is the immune system gets attacked and then it gets a chance to fight back. You don't give your immune system a chance to fight back, it's going to get weaker and you're going to get weaker. But if you attack the immune system with a poison, and then you get taken off the poison, or the poison just in you for a short time, and your immune system fights back, and you get stronger, that could happen. Like antipsychotics and all that, even that could help people. If they did it if they didn't put them on for the rest of their lives. If they just gave it to people for a few weeks, and then took them off, and had the immune system fight back and get healthy again, that would be a different story. But if they put these patients on tons of antipsychotics, and they end up destroying the immune system, destroying their bodies, and the body doesn't have a chance to fight back because they load them up so much. I know somebody who handled his antipsychotics well. He said that was a bar, he could handle his liquor and all that stuff. And he said, yeah, it's like they said in the Bible. And I said, yeah, some people that could happen because some people could take those things and the immune system would just fight back. Other people need to get off that stuff to give their body a chance to fight back. So, but I know snake venom. Snake venom is known to just like temporarily attack the immune system. And you know what the thing about snake venom is? It's a type of poison that as your immune system fights it off, your body and your immune system becomes immune to the snake venom. It becomes immune to it. So every time you take it, it starts making you stronger as you become immune to it. Not only the snake venom is a certain kind of poison that you attack your immune system, make your immune system fight back, but it also, like I said, the third time it didn't affect me at all, and I just got bigger because the third time my immune system had I became immune to the snake venom. So therefore, the snake venom wasn't a poison anymore. It just made me stronger without even doing anything. At first, it made me weak, then strong. Second time did the same thing. Third time, it just didn't do nothing to me, but just make me stronger. That's not like antipsychotics. Antipsychotics are a little different. What they do is they attack, and they attack hard. You don't become immune to them. Well, actually, you can in a way because I used to fall asleep as soon as I took the Seroquel, and now I don't fall asleep right away. But if I take the testosterone, and eventually, and I work out and I natural heal, what's going to happen is I will become immunity antipsychotics and they'll come out of my body. Or they won't do what they used to do. And that can happen too. That can happen to antipsychotics too. And I'm not on antipsychotics. I'm on 2 mood stabilizers. I used to be on antipsychotics. I'm on 2 mood stabilizers. And they do attack the immune system. And they are messing me up. But as I take the testosterone injections, and as I exercise and natural heal, my body will start fighting these mood stabilizers, which is what they are, 2 mood stabilizers, out of my body. It's going to take long. Snake venom, the immune system builds up with snake venom a lot faster than antipsychotics or mood stabilizers. Mood stabilizers, antipsychotics, and all those drugs, they attack you a lot harder than snake venom. Snake venom gives you more of a chance to fight back. That's why it's so effective. But these drugs that they give patients attack you so hard that it's very hard to fight the poison off. But it's not impossible. I've seen people on antipsychotics or mood stabilizers or depression pills that their immune systems fought it off and they ended up getting stronger later on. I think as long as I take my testosterone, I do natural healing, and I work out like so many other people I've known, and I fix my teeth and everything, the psychiatrist is going to realize that the mood stabilizers in me, I'm acting well, and the mood stabilizers on me are not really in me anymore. And she's going to see no matter what she does, she won't be able to get a level up. And that'll be because my immune system had fought the mood stabilizers off just like the snake venom. Only it took longer. So that could happen too. If I take testosterone injections, I work out, I eat well, these mood stabilizers that I'm taking will stop affecting me. Stop making me have a fat belly. Stop all that. And eventually, when the doctor sees that I'm in shape and I don't have these drugs in me anymore, and then she knows that I'm taking them, but I don't have them in me, she'll stop giving them to me. That happens too. I've heard cases like that where people have been on antipsychotics or mood stabilizers or pills like that, and after a while, they just ate well and exercised and took care of themselves, and the medicine didn't stay in them. And the doctor gave up on giving them the medicine because it wouldn't. But the snake venom works right away. Your immune system fight. However, not necessarily. They gave me enough snake venom to kill someone. They gave me a shot of snake venom. It was good enough to kill someone. That wouldn't kill me. It made me weak and made me strong. And did 3 times. And then after that, they just gave. So they when they first gave it to me, they gave me pure snake venom. And look, they thought it was going to kill me. That was what it was supposed to do, and it didn't kill me. But I think even snake venom, even lethal injection type of snake venom, it's not like antipsychotics and mood stabilizers. I think as I was on all these mood stabilizers and drugs from the psych meds, that's why I was able to fight off the snake venom so fast, because I took all these stuff. And right now, well, I remember I was in a gym. I was in Synergy. And the only thing is my Tourette's was active. I had Tourette's at the time. That's why they kicked me out of the gym, because I was barking. But I remember I was taking medicine that was also working out. I was working out. I was taking a drug from Herbalife called Male Factor. I was taking the Male Factor. I was drinking a lot of water, and I was working out at the gym, and I was also taking medicine. And what water does is drain the medicine out of you. It helps your immune system fight it back. And also I was taking Male Factor, and I was working out. I was still taking my medicine, but I was getting real built, real ripped. The only thing is that I was barking because I had the Tourette's, and they kicked me out of the gym because I was barking. But I think if I get in the gym, that'll happen again, except one thing: I won't have the Tourette's. That I won't have the Tourette's. That was the bark. Yeah. Got a lot. I got a lot of fat on me. A lot of fat on me. It's from the medicine. I don't think I have it in the chest. I just have it in the belly. I'd have it in the belly. I'm fat in the belly. I take that testosterone. I work out. Take testosterone. I work out. I natural heal. I need to get in the gym. When I was at the gym, I was going 5 days a week. I was working out 3 or 4 hours. I was eating good food. And my body was in shape, and that was my medicine. So I'm not saying this medicine's good. Better not to have it, but your immune system can fight it off. See, the thing, I read the Bible, Lukey doesn't, and it says in the Bible, toward the end of times, you could take poisons and it won't even affect you. And he says he knows about science and that the Bible's not true. Well, then I told him that anything in the Bible could be backed up with science. Why do I say that even poisons won't affect people in the end of times and that could be backed up with science? Because you have an immune system. Scientifically, you have an immune system. And if your immune system gets attacked, it starts fighting the attack off. And if your immune system, as your immune system fights off the attack, sometimes it gets stronger. It fights off the poison, and instead of getting weaker, it gets stronger. Because it gets weak, and it fights, and as it fights, if a man is working out and he rips his muscles, that's damage. And then he eats and recovers, his muscles get bigger and stronger. Immune system gets attacked and it has to fight off that attack. Anytime an immune system fights, it's going to get stronger. Anytime what your immune system is for is to fight. And that's how it builds your body, and how you build your brain, and that's how it gets stronger. And if your immune system gets stronger, everything gets stronger. And how do you make your immune system stronger? You make it fight. And if you attack your immune system, it's going to do one or two things. It's either going to make you weak and destroy you, like give you AIDS, immune deficiency disorder, or it's going to fight back and become stronger. Now, I started an investigation in Creedmoor when I was working in the Citizens Commission on Human Rights, Church of Scientology. And I wasn't a Scientologist, but I worked for them. And when I was doing my first investigation, I found out that, and I got a confession from a doctor that it was true. He didn't want to confess, but I tricked him into it, that the Clozaril caused AIDS. How to cause AIDS. Well, I got the doctor to admit that it attacked your white blood cells in the bones. I said, really? What do you need your white blood cells for? The doctor said, well, you need your white blood cells for your immune system. I said, doctor, isn't AIDS autoimmune deficiency disorder? Immune deficiency disorder. Gone auto was AIDS. AIDS, immune deficiency disorder. AIDS, auto, AIDS. The guy didn't know what he didn't know what hit him. He confessed to all that, didn't want to give up that information, but he did. And I came out and said on camera, I had him on camera, I was on camera talking to him, and it hit the news. The conversation hit the news, and it started an investigation on Closeral. Then I found out when I was investigating Pilgrim that people on Closeral were found dead. When they first started using the Closeral, they were given to people, and they were telling me, yeah, well, they found another dead body. We discharged someone on Closeral, and they found another person dead, another dead body. And I said, wow, this drug is killing people. They will never send. And I found out that they started giving blood tests for people with Closeral to check their blood, check their white blood cells. Why'd they do that? So that they could keep track of it. So if the white blood cells depleted too much, they could lower the drug. In other words, they were playing Russian roulette with these people's lives. They were giving them this drug, which initially caused AIDS, caused bone marrow cancer, which later on became AIDS. And then they were giving blood tests and making sure that they kept up with it. And they were playing Russian roulette with these people, young people's lives. I started the investigation. They didn't want to keep it going. They wanted to keep the drug on the market, and they didn't want to go to prison. So they stopped the investigation. I believe it was none other than Barack Hussein Obama that stopped the investigation. No, Andrew M. Cuomo was the Attorney General at the time. He stopped the investigation. Andrew M. Cuomo put a monkey wrench on that investigation. He stopped it. I forgot the doctor's name that gave up the information, but... And now they're still giving Closeral to people, still killing people. Don't get me wrong, even that drug, the immune system can fight it off, you can get stronger. But that drug is so powerful that if you want that drug to make you strong, you better get off it fast, because otherwise it's going to destroy you. What it does is it attacks the white blood cells. Too many white blood cells get depleted. The person dies of AIDS. Gets the bone marrow cancer. There was a man named, what's this guy's name? The guy's name. Lucas. Gregory Lucas. He was all of a sudden, he was a real skinny kid. He was in Pilgrim. And all of a sudden they started seeing a doctor. He got real big and strong. They said he was on medication. And if they didn't take him off the medication and fix his bone marrow cancer, he would have died. Instead, his body got huge and muscular and strong. He started growing and everything. Why? Because when he took the Closeral, it almost killed him. And then he got off of it. He was damaged so bad that his immune systems had to kick in and start fighting. And as his immune system fought, doesn't kill you, will make you strong. What doesn't kill you will make you strong. And they say that in the Bible. And Lukey says you can't back up the Bible with science. But if you give someone too much of a drug like that, and if they didn't take Gregory Lucas off the drug, and they didn't cure his bone marrow cancer, he wouldn't have gotten stronger. He would have died. Everything in the Bible, Lukey, can be backed up with science. Everything you read in the Bible that is true through faith, you can be backed up with science. And I can't back up everything, but I know it can be backed up. Right now, off my hand, I can't back up everything, but I tell you, it could all be backed up with science if you really think about it. It takes a while sometimes to figure it out, but you'll be able to back it up with science. So it starts out God's word, it's faith. And then you can back it up with science. You have to study it all together, but you can be backed up. The whole Bible could be backed up with science. The whole Bible could be backed up with science. So he says he doesn't believe in faith, he doesn't believe in Jesus, but he believes in science. Jesus came before science. And everything in the Bible can be backed up with science. Everything read in the Bible can be backed up with science. Everything. Whatever you read in the Bible can be backed up with science. And then he says, I repeat myself. I got obsessive compulsive disorder. So I got obsessive compulsive disorder. Is that the worst thing in the world? If that's the worst thing that can happen is someone has obsessive compulsive disorder or ADHD, they're pretty lucky. And I agree, I got to get off this medicine. I've been on it too long. Well, I'll tell you, when I start taking the testosterone, and when I do get off the medicine, my immune system is going to fight back, and I'm going to get real strong. Every time I got off the medicine, my body got strong. Last time I was in Pilgrim, I took myself off it, and my body went snap back into strength again. What doesn't kill you will make you stronger. What doesn't kill you will make you strong. What doesn't kill you will make you strong. And that's science. That's the Bible. That's a Bible phrase that could be backed up with science. I just told you how it could be backed up. There's nothing in the Bible that can't be backed up with science. I'm not saying it's easy to back it up. I'm saying you still have to learn about it to back it up, but you can back it up if you look hard enough. Look hard enough at anything in the Bible, you can back it up with science. And you know what? God came before science. Jesus came before science. What does that say? Not only you can back up everything with science in the Bible, but the Bible came before science. Right back. Like I was saying, Gregory Lucas would have died. He would have died if he wasn't taken off the clozaril. Instead, he did get taken off the clozaril, and his body started getting strong. He started growing taller. His muscles got bigger. Everything. Just because he was on clozaril and he was on his deathbed, and they took him off it, and he started cleaning up, fixing his bones, and then he started getting strong. But they should take the drug off the market because most people don't get stronger from it. Most people aren't lucky like Gregory Lucas. Like I said, what doesn't kill you will make you strong. But what about what does kill you? It kills you. Two things happen with that drug. Person either gets taken off it and his body gets stronger, or he dies from it. Only the strong survive. Survival of the fittest. Science backing up the Bible. Everything in the Bible can be backed up with science. Why is fasting so good? Well, fasting is good if you don't overdo it. Why is it good if you don't overdo it? Because when you don't eat, physically, you get weak. But your spirit gets stronger. And that's in the Bible. So when people get stronger from fasting, as they recover from it, what they don't realize is that it's the Spirit of God making them stronger. Everything in the Bible can be backed up with science. People drink a lot of water. H2O, when they're fasting. I mean, does this make sense? Jesus Christ is called the Spirit of God is called the living water. Science, everything in the Bible can be backed up with science. Faith to just believe. At first you have to just believe, you have to have faith. But after you have the faith, then God lets you back it up with science. First he gives you the faith, first you have to just believe, and you back it up with science. You know, even people that don't believe in Jesus have a measure of faith, and some of them believe things, and they believe it so hard that it happens. And that's people without even any faith in God. Why? Because when you believe something hard enough, it happens. The Bible says, if you believe without doubt, you can say to this mountain, move from here to there. It shall obey. Nothing shall be impossible for you. Therefore, things that you ask, believe that you receive them, and you'll have them. But it says something else. It says, and when you stand praying, forgive. For if you forgive men their sins, your sins will be forgiven. If you don't, your sins won't be forgiven. So now it says, you believe without doubt, but you don't forgive. That's going to hinder, won't take away your blessing, but it'll hinder it. Why? Because how could you function, get somewhere when you're blocking your prayer with anger? Anger could affect your whole system. Your thinking, your spirit, everything. And when you don't forgive, you have anger. Not a righteous anger, but you have it's kind of like a hatred. If you clear your mind of all the fogs and all that, all the cobwebs, you're going to function a lot better. If you have unforgiveness in you, there's a lot of cobwebs up there. And when you forgive, you free yourself. Your nervous system gets better. You start thinking better. You start being freer. So, another thing, back science up from the Bible. Yep. Back to the Bible. Science, anything in the Bible can be backed up with science. So, if you believe hard enough, it's going to happen. And if you have a clear mind, it's going to happen even more. But if you have faith in Jesus, it says anything in his name. For some reason, this is the part I haven't really figured out that I can back up with science, but I know that it's true. If you believe in Jesus, and you believe he died for you, in his name, They asked him his name after that. It happens all the time. Wait, I know what it is. He died for our sins. Blood sacrifices they used to have. He was the last blood sacrifice. Well, a person that did all that, their spirit probably is going to be everywhere and it's going to be strong. It's going to be everywhere and it's going to be strong. Of course, you believe in Jesus, and you say something in his name, and you believe without doubt it's going to happen. I'm not perfect yet. I've sinned. I'm a fornicator, and so I have things blocking my blessings. But not too many anymore, because I'm not unforgiven. I forgave all my enemies, and I forgave all my loved ones and everyone. Things are happening. Things are going to happen for me real soon. Yep. Things are happening for me real soon. Anyway, I'm going to end this stream. If anyone's ever trafficked in a hospital, anyone was drugged up in a hospital, any abuse in a hospital at all, or abuse anywhere, my friend Lucky and I, the team, Hospital Gate, is here to help. I hope this message has been informative.